Hey guys, welcome back to Dan's Chess Lounge. Today we're going to continue our series on Endgame fundamentals. Today I have for you two bishops against the lone king. Now this one here, it looks tougher than it actually is. There's just a few checklists that you need to cover and you'll be able to execute this just like a pro. The main things to remember is that you want to use your two bishops here together as a unit. So you want to connect them and use them together to trap the enemy king to one side of the board. You need to activate your own king because your own king has to be an active king in order to push the enemy king around. You'll shrink the board size in a similar fashion to when there's a rook against the king in game or a queen against the lone king in game, and you shrink the box, or we're going to shrink the diagonal, and then we're just going to push the king to the corner, any corner, and deliver checkmate. Let me show you how it's done, guys. So in this position here, bishop g6, check, king goes up to e5, and you can already see where the king is cut off from this bottom half of the board now, due to the two bishops here. King b7, and then I want to note that make sure you don't forget about the bishops controlling both diagonals. Not only are they controlling, for example, the light square bishop controls the b1 square all the way through to the h7 square, but it also controls the h5 diagonal from h5 to e8. And it's similar with the dark square bishop. It controls both diagonals here, and that's very important when you're trying to cut the enemy king off. King f6. Now the king here is attacking the bishops, so then a clever trick here is to stack the bishops on top of each other. If you feel like the enemy king is getting too close, and you're not really sure how to continue, you can always stack the bishops on top of each other, and that's going to build a wall here that the king is not going to be able to penetrate. King e5, king c6. Now you see the white king is marching closer and is becoming more active because we have to get our king active in order to push the enemy king around and take squares away. King d4, bishop f4 here. Now the bishop is taking squares away from the enemy king, like it took the e5 square away, so now the king cannot flee this way. King c4, bishop e5. Now what we're doing is we're shrinking the box. So now the area that the king could move in has become even tighter. King b4, bishop g8. The box has shrunk even smaller. King a3, king c5. Now that's our king being active, taking squares away. King a4, bishop b2. Now the bishop here makes sure that the king cannot go back down to a3, taking more squares away. We're going to push the king to the corner, and we're going to make the king over in this corner over here. King a5, bishop b3, taking more squares away, making sure that the king is going to be pushed to the exact corner that we want. King a6, king c6, king a7, bishop e5. Now this is making sure that the king doesn't run out this way, because then that would be a time waster if we allow the king to escape along the backside. King a6, bishop c7. Now we're controlling the a5 square here. Now the king is only allowed to move to the a7 and a8 squares. King a7, bishop c4 stops the king from going to a6. So as you can see, guys, we're just taking squares away, pushing the king to the corner. King a8. Now make sure, guys, that you don't stalemate the king. It would be devastating if you guys played king b6 right here. That would be stalemate. So you have to always watch out for stalemate once we do get the king in the corner. So we play bishop e5 here. This pulls the bishop away and gives the bishop some checking distance. King a7, king c6. Now the white king is holding down this b8 square, so it releases this bishop to get ready to help out deliver checkmate. King a8. Again, guys, you have to always watch out for stalemate. If you play bishop d4 here, that's stalemate. So we play bishop f4 here on the same diagonal there. It's just a tempo waster. We wasted a move here because we want the king to go back to a7, so then we can help deliver checkmate with bishop e3. So now the king goes to a7, we play bishop e3, check. King goes to a8, and we deliver checkmate with bishop d5. So guys, like I said, that's not too difficult. It looks more difficult than it is. Go ahead and set it up on your board, practice it, go over it a few times, and I'm telling you guys, you will have this end game under your belt. Remember the keys here. Cut the king off while using both bishops as a wall. Get your king active so it can take away squares. Shrink the diagonal box, trap the king in the corner, and then deliver checkmate. And at the end, don't forget to watch out for those stalemates. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time.